Imagine watching your entire world disappear. Your forests burned, your buffalo slaughtered, and your family wiped out. In the late 19th century, the Native American tribes faced an unstoppable machine, the expanding United States Empire. But they didn't go down without a fight. They produced some of the most terrifying, brilliant, and fearless warriors the world has ever seen. Today, we uncover the dark and tragic fate of the last three legendary native warriors, men who defied empires and paid the ultimate price. We begin with the Apache ghost, Geronimo. He wasn't born a chief, he was a medicine man. But his life changed forever in 1858 when Mexican soldiers murdered his mother, his wife, and his 3 young children. On that day, Geronimo made a vow of absolute revenge. For decades, he became a nightmare. He and a small band of warriors evaded thousands of U.S. and Mexican troops. He was shot multiple times, but people believed he was bulletproof. Eventually, surrounded and exhausted, he surrendered. He spent the last 20 years of his life as a prisoner of war. The uncatchable ghost died in a cage. Next is a man whose face remains a mystery to this day, Crazy Horse of the Lakota. He believed that taking a photograph would steal a man's soul, so no verified picture of him exists. He was a tactical genius. At the Battle of the Little Bighorn, he famously crushed General Custer's entire regiment. But you can't fight hunger. To save his starving people during a brutal winter, he surrendered in 1877. His end was a betrayal. While being escorted into a guardhouse, a U.S. soldier stabbed him in the back with a bayonet. The great warrior died on the cold floor, betrayed by the men who promised him peace. Finally, we have Satanta, the orator of the plains, a giant among the Kiowa tribe. He was a diplomat and a fierce fighter. He loved the open plains and the wind in his hair. When the U.S. government captured him, they didn't kill him. They did something worse. They put him in a Texas prison. For a man born to ride wild horses, a tiny concrete cell was a fate worse than hell. In 1878, unable to bear the cage any longer, Satanta threw himself from the high window of the prison hospital. He chose death on his own terms over a life in chains. Geronimo, Crazy Horse, Satanta. They were called savages, but they were just men fighting for their homes. They didn't lose their honor. They just ran out of land. If their story moved you, subscribe to History Labs. Keep the history alive.